Hey everybody, and welcome to Day 9 of the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for May. We've got 12 matches. Each team left in the tournament will be playing tonight, as we have 24 teams still standing. By the end of this stream, it will be down to 16. I'm Sardek, and with me on comms is Soul.
Good evening, everyone.
Who has two of the 4 teams in the undefeated 8, or 2 of the 8 teams in the undefeated 8, as you can see on the screen. So, let's get started. Omegasuspekt 4 versus Hero 1, the Omegasuspekts versus Bomb Squad, our first match of the night.
I didn't consider it until now, but I think this means if Omega won both the matches for their team and I won both the matches for mine, the next set of winners matches would be mirror matches.
That is true. The top 4 will be a pair of mirrors if that goes down that way. We'll see if the 4 solo teams have anything to say about that, though.
Oh, I imagine they'll have something to say at least.
So for Omegasuspekts, we have Charlie the Lancer with Punch Art, HP Restore, and Martial Arts. Ever a popular Lancer build. We've seen some variety in it, but the core pretty stable at 16 PA, Punch Art, Martial Arts, and frequently an E2 to go with it. River the Samurai with Talk Skill, CT Save, and Equip Shield. Only able to hit half of the opponent's team, as she does not have Monster Talk. But she does get the E2 for the defense, so trade-offs. Drew the Samurai with Basic Skill, Dragon Spirit, and Magic Attack Up. 17 MA, those are going to be some pretty big drawouts coming out of Drew. And Rowan the Archer, Item, Weapon Guard, and Deadshot with Longbow and Red Shoes. Red Shoes and the bows that arc instead of crossbows have proven to be a breakout strategy this month. They've been able to avoid doing too much damage to the terrain, and with the addition of Deadshot, have been doing quite a lot of damage. Very pleased with where that has landed. For Hero, we have Bomb Squad. Someone set up us the bomb. Mini Taurus with Blow Fire. Engineer with Flame Shield. Basic Skill Hamido and Equip Shield. Engineer going to be doing some work against this Archer. Archer with Bowgun and also a Flame Shield, Snipe, Auto Potion, and Maintenance, and Explosive with Flame Spin. We'll start off at Large Map 87.
Actually of interest that Talk Skill Samurai has Invitation, Preach, and Refute. So my bet is they didn't take Monsters Talk because they primarily want them just to preach.
Interesting.
Makes sense. Good use of re-raise on the team. And during downtime.
If only it would actually use it during downtime.
Oh, that would be a miracle.
We have a haste and a regen coming out of the first Masa.
That's the same samurai that has talk skill, so that also probably isn't helping in the get preaches off department. That they are running Masa, and immediate don't act on the Lancer, so he's out for a bit.
Fortunately, the bomb was able to deal with the initial damage that near fataled the Engineer, and unfortunately the Berserk Archer misses the first shot. Another haste and regen.
This is on the caster, though, so they're probably going to keep going for it. Unless they have something more offensive to do, which looks like they'll need to with the Lancer retreating to the back due to being don't acted. An 100% Heartache Strike for a Confusion. That's going to sow some chaos.
Yeah, given the distance still available between these teams, that Samurai is going to be doing some stuff.
Looks like, I believe that's Omega's team is content to... No, that's not Omega, that's,
The Archer has a long enough range that it evades the Hamido. Cheery is a pretty brutal thing to come out of a confusion. Ouch. Somewhat mitigated.
One of the bigger backfires we've seen.
Yeah. Somewhat mitigated by the Murasame, but still a bunch of damage there. Bomb doing a flame attack. Takes an arrow for his trouble. He is pretty low. And the Wave Fist finishes him off.
There we go. Now the question is if they can finish off the rest of the team before that bomb has a chance to get up.
Well, the engineer is already on 1, so he'll probably be back up pretty soon. And Minotaurs are durable.
This is true, and they still gotta corner that Berserk Archer as well.
The Berserk Archer falls in depth to water and cannot fire.
Oh, that's my bad. The Berserk Archer's on Omega's team, not the other one. Oh, and got a mid-charge Earth Slash, so if they can take this bull out now, then that'll end the match. And with only 100 health, it's not going to be too hard to do. Ooh, charge and then move. Unfortunate.
Interesting that it would be able to try to charge, given the... Like, I guess that's a thing in depth 2. Yeah, overwrites the Berserk in some way. Either way, Game 1 goes to the Omegasuspekts.
Alright, let's see if Hero's team can pull it back for round 2.
Going to small 20.
We've noticed Berserk make some decisions this month.
Cat.
Yeah, my cat wandered in. So, give me one more.
You missed Game 1, Ludo. Omegasuspekts took it. We're on Game 2. Engineer guarding that opening Earth Slash. The Berserk was that, the Berserk Archer fell into, depth 2 water and couldn't fire. When his next turn came up, he started charging a timed strike and then moved out of it.
On this match that we've seen one of the samurais become Berserk, which, I mean, she should be putting out some decent damage with that katana.
She better, because the rest of her team is falling quickly. He definitely got a charge animation, and then moved out of it.
Yeah, Omega, he definitely tried to charge a time strike. That damage was definitely a time strike. But then he decided to move after, which would have interrupted the charge either way, but in depth 2 water, he probably shouldn't have been able to start it.
Well, he also shouldn't have tried to start it because he's Berserk.
Yeah.
So that's a new interaction.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, right, that was the part that I found particularly interesting about it.
Actually, even more interesting, he doesn't have time strike. So...
just all sorts of weirdness out of the Berserk AI there.
Yeah, it may have been an attack, and the prediction was just so high we thought it was a time.
Well, I mean, I saw the charging gear over his head, so...
Oh. Interesting. The only ability he has is Phoenix Down. Who knows?
So yeah, just... not actually going to impact anything, but super weird. I'll probably, like, go back and watch it afterwards to, like, analyze it. Heartache Strike gets asleep. We have a first crystal of the match.
Spin Fist to put the archer low and do some damage on that bomb.
Kiku finishes off the archer.
Engineer should be up soon, though. Blow fire to heal the bomb up, and then I imagine he's going to try and heal himself up and do some damage.
Yep, the Lancer is super low now. That crystal is,
Explosive and Minotaurus being a really good combo in general, supporting each other.
that crystal's on, is the Berserk Archer, right?
I believe, yes.
Because the Engineer is undead.
Yes. The Engineer's undead, and the other archer is currently on the ground.
And that's the full bomb squad back up. The explosive gonna heal the team and damage the Lancer. That's some really good team healing out of that bomb.
Yep, the explosive's really good with some flame shields.
Slow on one of the samurais. But she gets to keep her shield. Only 71%, not good enough. Archer goes right back down. Now it is the twins versus the bomb squad. With Minotaurus being this full, it's going to be a real uphill battle for them to out-damage the team fast enough. When a headshot on the fully healthy one, Wish is not going to be great there with, yup, the explosive's going to come in and AoE it out. Bomb Squad takes game 2, and we are going to a game 3.
Solid performance out of Bomb Squad on the small map. Probably helped them out a good bit, letting them get in there easier.
Yep. We'll see if the medium is more like the large or more like the small.
This being one of the most medium maps probably we have, so there's just enough distance between the two.
If that Berserk Archer manages to get up onto scaffolding, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he goes up the scaffolding side, he is going to rain hell down. And they're going to play hell getting to him. Unfortunately, he is positioned the furthest away from there, and his samurai ally is confused currently. And with the damage already been put on him, let's see if Confusion makes sure he doesn't get a chance. Ooh, the Hamido, but I think gets blocked by the terrain.
Funny that the Berserking is blocked by the terrain in the other direction this time.
I just like to believe the engineer shot the arrow out of the air. Well, can't shoot a fist out of the air. Berserk Archer's low, but Berserk doesn't really care about its health pool, it just wants to kill. And sadly, it gets blocked.
And the defense on the Masamune actually keeps him up. First time for everything, I guess.
Blow fire to heal up the archer.
Bomb Squad is down a team member, but they're still doing pretty well together. The Engineer seems kind of like the weak link in this team. But the core with the Minotaur and grenade and explosive just working fantastically well together.
I imagine the engineer's intentionally a little bit of a weak link, because with the flame shield, he's got some okay evasion, and Hamido, he's kind of meant to be bait, especially with him being undead. Kind of expect him to go down, I imagine.
Makes sense.
Speaking of going down, we see another one go down on Omega side, and then oof, a nasty 377 hit taking out the archer for hero.
And the archer notably getting close to going up the way.
Engineer's back up and going to pick up the archer. Right before his turn, too. He's low, but let's see if he does a parting shot and runs off.
He sure does.
Parting heartache strike. Gets a confusion. And I'm fairly sure with that especially. Ooh, 338. This longbow archer's hitting hard.
Lol, preach it, the undead. 222 blowfire, near fatal for the archer. But a flame spin instead of an aggressive flame attack to take out the archer. Headshot being charged on the samurai, and they left it to their own archer.
Headshot misses. It's down to a confused samurai. Who goes for a swing that gets blocked. It is 4-on-1 though. Things are not looking good. And something was broken.
Shield.
Well, she's not going to block much now. AI being reluctant to remove that confusion, but I think it's fine at this point, as we're going to start seeing some crystals.
Well, also just poking down its equipment and trying to headshot it.
Oh, thanks for the regen. Also trying to berserk. There we go, berserk confusion. When she does get out, she's not going to be doing anything but swings, and that's probably not going to go well for her. Actually did see a refute.
Thanks for the regen. Just kidding.
She just looked at him. Don't you know samurai sword spirits are bullshit?
And this is going to be it.
Yep, this is going to be it. And I think that's Hero's team that continues.
Bomb Squad does take it 2-1. So much for our Land of Mirrors. Dream crushed right out of the gate.
Well, at least if you're going to crush my dreams, you did it early.
Up next, Korremar 4 versus Omegasuspekt 2. The FP versus Necro and Friends. For the FP, we have Jatro the Knight. I played against a guy in Marvel Snap the other night whose name was Jatro, so I guess they've seen it too. Basic skill, Hamido, and 2 swords. Beatro the Knight with Punch Art, Dragon Spirit, and Martial Arts. LWE the Knight with Elemental, Counter Flood, and Magic Attack Up. The Geomancer Knight is something that we haven't seen a whole lot of, although obviously you can get a ton of MA with those Mithril gears, and Diamond as well. And the 108 gems to strengthen all of the elements make them hit pretty hard. And CC Jam the Knight with Item, Weapon Guard, and Throw Item. On the other side, for Necro and Friends, we have, of course, 3 Cursed Ring Undeads and a Dracula Mantle Bard with the Bloody Strings. Shay the Lancer with Punch Art, MP Switch, and Martial Arts. Gray the Samurai with Item, Hamido, and Equip Axe for that extra 3 MA on the title axe. That drawout's going to be hitting pretty hard. Sawyer the Bard, Talk Skill, HP Restore, and Equip Armor. 366, pretty beefy for a Bard. And Rowan the Squire with Throw, Weapon Guard, and Guts. We'll head down to large 85 to start this one off. Also, I think yep. Well, hey, Blue Hen, welcome. We have the FP on the left and Necro and Friends on the right. I think the Necro's the Bard, and the rest are his friends.
I mean, when you can't find friends, you make them.
Actually true, but not like this. Anyways.
I mean, his methods are dubious, but hey, they clearly are effective. Look how loyal they are.
He joined a bodybuilding competition and found he severely misunderstood the objective. Anyways, everyone getting in now. Lancer getting the first hit and Shuriken coming back. But those knights are very durable. We've seen it throughout earlier matches. It takes 3 hits or 4 even to get most of them. And that has carried them through to the winners. But that huge Spin Fist manages to take one down and start out the damage on the next. So far, Necro and Friends having a good time with this.
I mean, Necro and Friends seems to have a pretty good amount of damage in them as well. So I'm sure that helps versus some of the lower damage teams the Knights may have had to dealt with in the past. Here comes that, confusion immediately.
And an Ambrosion, it's back to finish him off. Rowan is down.
Well, confusion really didn't matter. We gotta protect on the Samurai from that Nameless.
3 versus 3, but the Wave Fist is guarded.
Another Nameless. Just a regen.
Revive coming up, but he is probably not going to stay up for long with Gray coming in.
Yeah, this Samurai's not going to let that stand.
Nope.
And back to the floor they go. Right before his turn, too.
There's a lot of AoE damage between this Lancer and Samurai. So sandbagging is actually not going to work out super well for the FP here.
Another confusion proc. This Knight has magic attack up, not overflow. Last confusion didn't matter. I get a feeling this one will. We do see a double haste, though, out of that Nameless.
Quick Stigma magic cures it, though.
Another Nameless coming out. Just another regen refresh. The Necromancer just, making sure that he's going to stay healthy.
Well, that revive is poorly timed. It doesn't even have to move, just Kiku.
But a good counter flood.
Yeah, Knight doing that much with the counter flood is, like I said, you don't really see that often, but...
And he's making sure that Samurai gets down and stays down, but I think we're actually going to see that Squire get up here in a moment.
I really like that Geomancy Knight build. Like, the extra hit points, sure, you're not doing, like, 200 plus Geomancies, but 150 and 160 is no joke, and you get a lot of durability for it.
Not to mention, that extra durability means that you're not targeted as swiftly as the other members on your team, potentially. Yeah, Knight is just generally a strong class. It's 2-on-2, but not for long. It's a 3-on-3, and I imagine we're going to see another one pop up for Necro here in a second.
Nice re-raise on the Bard there.
Well, I think we saw one failed on the Squire, even, because I believe he should have tried to get up by now.
Looks like it. He is at 0. Bard stops singing to kill.
Probably not a bad plan right now, especially with the Spin Fist coming out, but it is guarded.
It looks like the Squire just failed to get up again.
Unfortunate. I may have to take back the loyalty of the friends. One of them's just laying down on the job and has been since the start.
Well, he took some exception to your criticism.
Yeah. And then he puts one down. Moves to a corner where I'm pretty sure one of the Knights is going to snipe him.
Probably. You don't revive with a whole lot of health.
Life Song may give him enough to live through a small hit, though. Wave Fist gets guarded.
Yeah, between his regen and that.
200. Man, this CC Jam right now is just blocking everything.
That is what he is designed for, so...
They really need that samurai up in order to actually bypass some of that evasion.
Speaking of...
And there he is! Does not go for the Kiku, though. This could be a mistake, but a haste on the Bard.
I don't think he
not
had
exactly
the
the
range
target
to
you
get
want.
both of them.
Yeah, very possible. And Necro goes in to do some damage. Oh, the Hamido! Oof! And Necro's kind of left out in the open. I think he's about to get jumped. Oh, that knight goes back down.
Yeah,
Takes him right back
unfortunately,
up.
the FP is stuck in a sandbag loop, and it's just a little bit too slow. MP switch on the Lancer, huge there, keeping her up.
And one of the knights crystalled. I believe that was the Geomancy knight as well. Oh, went in for the swing and got Hamido'd. Oh no, here we go!
The FP is mounting a comeback based on, oh no. Oh, Kotetsu, that's not a Hamido.
Yeah, Kotetsu.
He moved right beside him. I was like,
Samurai
what?
walks up. I was gonna say Necro and friends needs to find better friends, but it seems like the Samurai's dependable at least. I believe that knight is gonna get a turn though. There he is. Goes for a solid swing.
So much for the reliable samurai.
286, and now it's down to a squire, and well, make that a bard. Run, Sawyer, run!
What a comeback by the FP.
That's not running. That's the literal opposite of it. You took one step, and it was towards them. That couldn't have been more opposite if you tried. Haste is nice, but you're probably going to need something to buy you a little time here. That being
He
said, the
does
other knight
already
just kind
have
of...
shell and protect, so...
Oh,
There.
and a shell bust stab.
There goes the armor.
That's going to lower his PA and MA some. Another haste. The knights are having some trouble actually doing enough to kill him. Now he's going to drain some health. And I think he just committed suicide, though, sadly. Yep, that was not the person you wanted to move next to hit.
Game 1 goes to the FP. Small 38 for the second.
You know, I thought that the Hamido Knight had less health than the others, but it turns out they all have the same health except for one, which is the Weapon Guard Buckler one. The High Evasion Knight has slightly less health at 417. The rest of them all have 422. So, I'm gonna sit here and just blame the Bard specifically. That's not even Tactics AI. The Bard just chose death there. Got a Masamune. Only a regen. Unfortunate.
We're going to see a lot of clumping up here, which is going to play pretty well for the FP, I think.
I'd agree with that. Hopefully the corpses will leave enough of a barrier between... Well, there goes that squire again. Oh, never mind!
Guts. Although Cheer Up is not exactly a solution. Although, if he gets off another
he had
life
Defy
song...
Pain. He had Defy Pain, so...
I think Defy Pain undead reverses, so it might not be great.
Oh, does it? Weird.
I'm not 100% on that. I know Auto Potion does, because I got Zombie 2'd 1 month with someone who had Auto Potion, and that was just hilarious.
Shelba stab to take out the armor. There goes those secret clothes. Secret no longer. Now they're just the Emperor's new clothes.
I can double check Omega, I'm not 100% on it either.
Sawyer going in for a hit. I believe that was... No, it was not Hamido, and Lancer just wanted to make sure he got down. Squire moving into the corner. Gonna throw a Yagyu to heal up the Lancer. Another Masamune.
Triple haste.
Triple haste! But, I don't think Sawyer's gonna get a chance to use that. Oh, unfortunate, actually. I think that death sentence hitting would have been a positive. Because that would have made sure that they left him alone. At the moment, they seem to be leaving him alone anyways, though. And he just puts that knight right back down.
Yeah, Necro and Friends is fast enough that sandbagging with the FP is not the best.
Not to mention, that Squire, especially at 13 speed, is more than fast enough. Between that and Shurikens, you're not going to sandbag against that Squire. It's just not happening.
That's the last
Squire
haste.
gets defend. Bird slash on 2, but the Necromancer guards it. And then decides to play him a beautiful song. So beautiful that brings new life to him.
Shuriken does trigger the Dragon Spirit, so...
I was already triggered by the harp, so
That knight is
Lancer
down
takes
in
down
a
the other
bad
knight.
place.
Not too bad. CC Jam can easily reach him. Heck, moved over to make sure of it, but to be honest with you, probably not where they want to stand when they pick him up.
Right, that's what the problem is. Like, if anyone other than the Phoenix Downer brings him up, it's just going to be a perfect line for the Kigus that we know the Samurai loves to use. And Earth Slash out of the Lancer as well.
Well, Lancer went for a wave fist that got guarded. Oh, spin fist on the roof. Gets guarded, though. Samurai moves up. Goes for an axe swing. Gets a 160 hit.
Really good roll on that axe. That's, I think, peak roll for what they could get. Because it predicted
That sounds
half.
right, because that sounds correct. So, that knight gets back up, but I get a feeling the Squire's going to put one of these two knights down. Chooses the re-raise knight. Yep, because the Lancer is going to put down the other. 100%.
Necro and Friends showing much better this time than last time.
Which is funny, because this is the map where, honestly, I wasn't sure they would do as well. But the knights got all separated, and that's never good here.
120 in the back. But yeah,
Crucial, that's the one that's been throwing Phoenix sounds.
This is a pair of very powerful teams, as of course you would expect out of the undefeated 8, but excuse me. You would expect powerful teams to be here, but I mean, there it is.
It's 2 knights up now. One, and not in critical.
Well, he's dead now.
If that's true, Korremar, I would just, don't blame it on your team, blame it on the map.
There it is. We're going to a game 3.
Well, Korremar, blame it on the map or RNG.
Medium 46 for the decider. Pair of 3-game matches so far this day. Always exciting.
Going to the grave.
Which team do you think? Which team do you think's favored this map?
I mean, this map has a lot of Hell Ivy available and a little bit of card model. We've seen how often that can turn a match. It's just a question if that knight actually will get some chances to use it. And yes, the undead team being on the grave side is very amusing. I'm wondering if these knights actually accidentally caught Necro and Friends in the middle of a business deal.
Hero took it 2-1, Korremar.
here comes the counterflood. That was a pitfall, but it was enough to take that Squire down, which is the fastest unit, who last map did a lot of work.
Although on the bright side, for the Necros, him being fast means he will be back up first, too.
Very true. Kiku takes down one.
One death on each side, left side going into the sandbagging, but the Samurai and Lancer are very good at handling that problem.
Gets Hamito'd himself and then decapitated. Oof!
Yeah, those axe procs are nasty when they hit.
We see a Hell Ivy, but he preaches to himself.
Looks like they're going to reinforce the center, leaving the Bard alone.
Blossom Moon to haste 2. That's pretty huge.
Full FP
Revive
is
gets him
back
up, but yep, here it comes. Here comes the Spin Fist. This is what I was worried about. You might get him up, but you're going to take a lot for doing it. Does have the re-raise proc, though. Phoenix down to get him up again, but oh, he does get a turn to defy pain. J-Tro is back in this.
But it looks like
LWE.
Rowan is going to be standing back up pretty soon himself.
No proc so far, but some solid damage each hit. And a bloody strings heal.
Wave Fist for the near fatal, and it looks like the Samurai is not going to finish it.
Samurai wants this Geomancer one down. Understandable choice. That knight's isolated, so he's outside of the res loop again. Very unfortunate. Because I feel you'd need a couple procs to turn this around at this point.
We saw what the Knights can do with a proper sandbag loop game 1, and they're gonna need it because they are really on the back foot.
Yeah, just get him up and let the Squire run up and swing at him. Oof. I will have to agree, RNG has definitely not been on your side this match. Shocker to heal himself, but honestly, 150, it's going to be close if that's enough. But I think that Squire can do about that much with a throw. He's going to have to block it.
Well, he's trying from the front.
Well, no, it was 84. I was off. But he's definitely low enough now.
I think that's compatibility because the Squire hits a lot harder
Yeah.
than everybody else.
That's probably worse compat. See a wish to get one of the knights up. I imagine we're going to see the Geo Knight crystallize here in a moment. Spin Fist to take him right back down. Oh, he guards it! The knight remembers he has a shield. But sadly, he's lined up and, oh, wait. Squire's going to go for a swing. Oh, and he gets it. And the Samurai was coming over with Kotetsu either way. Hamito!
We remember what
We've
happens
seen where
when
this
that
leads.
goes crazy.
Oh, please, Squire, go for the swing. Squire decides to err on the side of caution, runs away and throws a shuriken. I suppose he remembers what happened last time. A revive, but I think the Samurai's about to get a turn. Oh, Squire gets a turn before his own Samurai, throws another shuriken just to make sure that guy stays down. And moves up. Because that Samurai moves back and does a Kotetsu to heal his Lancer.
Lancer coming in with a Wave Fist. We are on our last night. And it
Squire
looks
gets
like
a turn. Yeah, he's going for a backswing. 100% bam.
before the night crystallizes, Necro and friends did have enough power. They take the match 2-1.
I don't know what Necro friends decide to sacrifice to get that amount of RNG, though. They should probably continue doing that.
Up next, we have Soul 1's Gunzerker versus Coppola 1's Cop's Best. Man, I bet the FP is going to absolutely terrorize the losers bracket.
Most likely.
Anyways, for Soul, we have Field Support the Time Mage with Item HP Restore and Guts. Between Guts and HP Restore, hard to knock down the support, and with Item and Time Magic, going to be very helpful throughout the match. Rambo the Knight with Snipe, Weapon Guard, and Equip Gun. Weapon Guard not going to do a whole lot, only 5%, but when you got the red shoes, that's really all that you can do.
Yeah, what else was I going to spend it on?
I shot first the Engineer with Precision, Hamido, and Deadshot. Hamido is going to matter for the throws from that ninja, and at 265, I guess Field Support will be the primary target. Just a little too durable. And the Jungle, the Ochu. On the other side, we have Cop's Best, One Punch the Ninja, also red shoes, pair of Scorpion Tails, so no throws here, I suppose. Weapon Guard and Attack Up. Super Pig the Aribo with Please Eat. Please nerf the Mind Flare with Mind Control. And delete Counterflood the Geomancer with White Magic, Counterflood, and Short Charge.
One thing I'd like to point out, Rambo has bronze armor intentionally to say fuck you to Counterflood because fuck Petrify and Stop. I specifically gave him bronze armor because I knew this would come up.
I mean, yes.
He may take the damage, but he's at least not going to take the status from it. Or at least not those two. We see a Please Eat on the Geo immediately, and it misses. She's just not hungry yet. Field Support does her job.
Opening Time Blast for the Geo. There's a big haste too. Whole team.
Field Support has done her job. Live or die, she's done the main thing I needed her to do.
That Ochu is going to be huge if everyone congregates in the middle like they usually do.
Okay, everyone come kill the Time Mage.
Ooh,
Oh,
boy.
they are clumping together. Oh, here it comes! Yeah, you know what? Fuck the Time Mage. She can take a nap. She did her job. She worked hard. Let's shoot the frog.
Who else would you shoot?
The ninja, apparently.
Well, Gunzerker just gonna shoot the closest guy. That's just how it zerks.
I thought the frog was closer, but eh. I think that means the ninja's gonna take out the Ochu. Yep, there he goes. Engineer's gonna take out the ninja, though. And then hide. Haste wears off.
Aqualung will take down Field Support. The Gunzerker,
Well,
big hit on the squid.
counterflip for 160.
Super
Start
Pig
paying
being
back
melee
about
is going to
face.
have a whole lot of trouble getting over this pile of corpses.
That re-raise pretty critical. Gets the squid back up who can heal himself.
Although I believe Gunzerker is going to hit big enough to just take it right out. Although not if the pig
don't
is
think he can reach.
closer.
High shot first should be able to reach. Oh, nope, wants the pig. And does not get it.
Although with
But,
those,
pig's not
with
doing
those-
much.
With those bodies blocking the way of the pig.
Oh shit, here comes the mind control. Charm on the Gunzerker.
But
Well, at least the
squid
squid's
goes
down. Oh, hey, thanks, pig.
Pig really wanted the near fatal. That works out hugely in Gunzerker's favor.
Engineer's probably taking out the pig. You know what? They don't really need allies if all their enemies are dead. Or a frog. Now the Gunzerker's just going to chase a frog down.
Crystal.
Very healthy frog. Not healthy enough.
Yeah, gun generally beats frog.
Generally.
Anyways, Soul One takes game 1. Whoops. We go to 81.
Now I imagine this being a small map, this is going to go pretty different. I get a sneaking suspicion Time Mage isn't even going to get that haste 2 off before the ninja just deletes her off the map. Actually, he might not be able to reach.
Super Pig starting, and the
Oh.
ninja is angry.
Time Mage moves off to the side. Thankfully, the ninja cannot reach. The haste 2 should get to come out in time. I don't believe the Geo will be able to reach either, but both the Geo and the ninja hasted. Never mind, that Geo's got some moves. Double Kamatachi for 98 each.
No procs, though. So the O2
team is hasted.
gonna
Here
do
comes the bad breath.
devastating. Oof.
Sleep and another frog. That ninja's not doing much. Oh, never mind. They woke him up.
And they put him
Yeah,
back
to put him down.
sleep.
But he has a re-raise. Oh, here comes the quick! Not quick enough. He's going for the knight. Never mind, he's going for the mortal. Who does live. For now, but, you know.
Yeah, that extra 1 move that I gave Lorble really, really made a difference.
Yes, that play right there would not have happened. Not to mention, this don't act wouldn't have happened. And it misses, but, you know, the attempt. And a confusion. Yeah, he looks pretty confused.
Frog is back as a pig.
I shot first, putting the ninja down. Make sure he stays down this time. Mind control coming out.
Charm is guarded.
Can't control that Gunzerker. I'm...
Yeah, that
shot the Time Mage who gutsed it. And then HP restored. That's an interesting choice. Oh, a slow 2. What? Why did she slow 2 only her own ally?
was going to hit the Geomancer, but the Geomancer moved first.
Okay. Odd. Well, she gets another turn to throw an Ambrosia and get Ice Shot first up. Rainbow puts the ninja back down. Cannot let him stay up.
Yeah, that ninja will cause absolute havoc if it's allowed to stick around.
Werewolf's confused, just runs over and goes for a goo. Does miss, and gets counter flood and put down. Aqua Lung to put him to near fatal. Teleports over, and does nothing.
Ninja getting a turn. Goodbye feels support. No, guts into HP restore.
Field support's gonna live for another turn at least. Or at least to try and cast and then get mid-charged. And
no guts
unfortunate.
this time. Squid is down.
Rainbow puts
though.
the squid down. And I don't know why the engineer is just running away and not even taking pot shots first. But he's going to get put down here.
It does appear we are going to see a Game 3.
Unless Gunzerker manages to 1v4. Engineer's just going to run away in the worst direction possible. So it's going to be Gunzerker versus 4, which seems unlikely unless he actually kills that, I don't know why he chose the pig there, but oh well. We are definitely going to see a game 3. Just waiting on Gunzerker to go down. And the piggy puts him down.
All of our matches so far going to game 3. Real tight competition in this top 8.
With that bridge there, I imagine the Warble's going to actually create a problem potentially.
Yeah, this is going to be probably more reminiscent of Game 1 than Game 2.
Well, that Please Eat may say different. But we'll see what happens. Two hastes on Coppola's team.
And 4 on Souls.
Ochu moves up a little bit, but not too far. Engineer just does not take a shot. May have been just out of range.
Didn't have the range, yeah.
Yeah, I think the ninja was 6 squares. But, Gunzerker has the range. Takes the shot. Field support goes for a slow 2 on the ninja. That is indeed a choice.
I thought that was a rejuve on the Ochu, but I guess not.
She does not have rejuve.
Ah.
She has time, magic, and item.
She has rejuve.
She has rejuve. Warble's gonna catch it. Engineer moves back, praying that the ninja wants the, Oh, a temporal strike, but it misses. Then a slow 2. Does it hit? It does!
The rejuve keeps the
Aqualung
Ochu
on
up
the Warble.
through the Aqualung.
Field support now going for something else so that she can get double
guts
hit, but
into
guts
an HP
regen.
restore.
Man, she really wanted to stay alive. And then casting a don't move that hits herself. Well, that's not ideal, but we'll see what happens. Another rejuve coming out.
I'm not sure that's how you stay alive. Trapping the Berserker right next to you.
Also, unfortunately, Strix Feather Arrow does remove the re-raise. Then a quick on the Gunzerker. Will he move up? Of course he will. Goes for the gunshot on the Geo. Gets counterfled, but there's no chance of a Petrify versus him. Haste to wear off.
Haste
we see a
back
haste
on
applied
the
to the Geo again.
But the Geo is actually not really what's making this team work.
Geo's gonna try and pick up the ninja. Please eat on the squid. Engineer moves 1 square and does nothing. Note to self for future team building, don't take teleport.
Yeah, he only has 3 move, basically.
Yeah, but the 3 move, he definitely could have got a sight line on the exact Geo he just killed. But,
He was
say
one
Levy.
short.
Okay. Shoots the pig. Sadly, Hamido is for range targets, not for melee. In this case. And Gunzerker goes down too. We finally see the mean Gunzerker go down to losers.
Cop's Best takes it 2-1, and what do you know? That is another mirror we won't get to see. Up next, ending the winner's bracket for tonight, we'll have Soul 2 versus Paddy 2, Bombing Raid versus Horrors of Ruan. God, I can't keep the twang out when I do that. I just can't do it.
It's okay. Not gonna bother me none.
Anyways, for Bombing Raid, we have Bombing Raid the Lancer with item HP Restore and Guts. Bombay the Ninja with Mage Masher and Flail, basic skill Dragon Spirit and defense up. Triple Boom the Triple Flame Grenade, and Flame Ride the Flame Spin Explosive. On the other side, for Paddy, we have Kieran the Sacred with Mimic Titan. Genbu the Squire with Item, Weapon Guard, and Throw Item. 40% guarding with that axe. Seiryu the Dragon with Thunder Breath, and Byakko the Ninja with Item, Hamido, and Equip Spear. That double Dragon Whisper has been absolutely destructive throughout this event. Let's see who has it. We'll go to large 82. That Ninja's Dragon Whispers procs heal half of Bombing Raid, so that may come up. And with the bombs with float, the Minotaur is going to have a very hard time dealing with them.
One ninja might heal the enemy team, the other ninja will go for a Mage Master swing that does absolutely nothing versus this team.
Yeah, there's a lot of unfortunate mismatches in this matchup. Neither team going to be able to bring out everything they have.
But can he bring out enough fire to take this bull out? Stayed on the desert sands.
No Minotaur stake tonight.
Looks like we're having a 3v3 and then a 1-on-1.
Still a little lightning ball, but quickly healed up with an Ambrosia.
Bombing rig. The Lancer goes for a stab. Try and get a hit in.
Big hit from the Minotaur. Just one more of those is going to take that bomb right out. He goes for the long range. Big hit on the dragon. Double hit. Triple hit. Goodbye, dragon, but at least the ninja avoids that fate.
Flame spin to heal the Lancer and hit the other two, but the Squire guards it.
So does the ninja. Or no, I guess the ninja didn't.
Yeah, ninja took the damage.
Yep.
Re-raise goes off, he ambrosias himself, and I believe, yep, runs away. Lancer goes for a shot on the Squire.
No more triple flames from that bomb.
That bomb's mad. Wild Swing hits 2 for 25. This bomb's just gonna, try to fight a bull head on. Unfortunately, that bomb is more of a China shot than anything else.
Small lightning ball on the ninja. And he has the Phoenix down for the dragon.
Lancer can't do anything to the dragon, just kind of stands there. One bomb down.
Ninja is down 2.
It's now down to the 2 monsters. Under breath, but no re-raise proc. Ninja throws fireball, but misses. This dragon's still in it.
Ninja does guard the Berserk. Dragon couldn't dodge that, though.
Ninja goes into melee anyways. Does not get Hamido, though.
Mimic Titan takes him out.
Explos and the Lancer just kind of moving around the map, trying to find a way to hit this Sacred. Sacred comes up and shows him a way to get hit.
Can't hit the bomb, but the bomb is also going to have a hard time damaging... Oh, he is not... He's the...
No, that's
only
the tier 3.
Earth. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, I thought it was both.
Yeah, you're used to the mini Taurus that can
yeah.
absorb fire also.
Alright, game 1 goes to Bombing Raid. Small 77 up next.
Let's see if Horus Ruan can pull this map back.
This is pretty good for triple flame, so that is unfortunate
Yeah,
for
I was
the
gonna say
horrors.
this is unfortunate because triple flame can get focused real fast here. Speaking of focused real fast, my ninja has decided he wants to be focused real fast too. I think that was defense up and worse compat, because 60 damage seems very low for that twin spear ninja.
2 misses. Does get 1 hit.
But not enough to kill.
Pisces, so bad is Gemini, Sagittarius, and worst is Virgo. And that is Sagittarius,
That's
so that
Sagittarius,
is
so
bad.
that explains it.
Minotaur goes down early.
And here goes the ninja, I imagine. Yep, there he goes.
Yeah, Thunder Breath is not small damage.
And ninja misses his turn. I mean, the other ninja might have only done 60 a hit, but currently you have 5, my friend. But the ninja would rather get the sacred up than try and get the kill. Triple Boom goes for the 5 panel.
Nope.
And gets nothing. Flame Ride decides to get his own 3 panel. Swing puts that ninja right back down. Who misses his turn again. This Sacred should get a turn here in a moment. Lancer's currently stuck in a res loop with that ninja and that dragon. Or rather, the Squire, I suppose. Triple Flame to try and hurt and harm.
Hurt and harm, huh?
And gets nothing.
Double kill with the flame spin. Thunder Breath for 180.
Thunder Breath doing some solid damage.
Ninja did have re-raise and gets back up with the Ambrosia.
Lancer's still just saying, well, I guess this ninja's just, you know, he's my baby now. Triple Flame, but only on 2 panels, I believe, to try and heal his ally? Never mind, it was on 3. Gets a hit on the dragon and heals the ally to full. Believe the dragon... No! The bomb wants to take down the ninja, and does not do so. Dragon decides to come up and show the other bomb who's boss, who gets a critical quick. And very quickly wants to roll some dice.
Nope.
And misses his vengeance. This could be really bad for bombing raid. Ninja goes back down.
Those flame attacks are doing slightly less than the Ambrosia heals, so he is stuck in a bad loop there.
Triple Boom gets another turn. Goes for more dice.
But no dice. And the dragon is gonna finish him off.
The dragon just wants him to know he's not a gambling man. Another critical quick! From the guts! Wants to roll more dice yet again. Actually gets the hit this time.
Guts and critical quick, definitely a good roll of the dice, and one good turn deserves another.
Lancer gets up the ninja. Squire puts down the ninja.
We may have seen this one once or twice.
Only a few times. Flame attack on the ninja. Ambrosia from the ninja. Who has walk on water, by the way, which is what threw me off for a moment, visually.
That's a crystal, though.
One that I imagine the explosive just ignores in favor of hitting that ninja again. That ninja is creeping closer to the other bomb, though. Who's gonna sit in a square and just do nothing from now on. So, This might take a while. I think we're going to see this wait on the ninja getting a 10% evasion. There it is. Self-destruct? I don't know if that was the choice. Remedy to remove the oil, and I imagine run up and grab that crystal. Lancer goes for the spear stab, puts the squire down finally. He's tired of her. It's about to be some ninja on ninja violence.
Guarding the second hit is huge there.
Buys him another turn. The other bomb is just watching, saying, oh, you know what, guys? I put in too much work. You two humans, it's about time you did something on this team. Besides, lay down. Lancer goes for a jump.
Ninja with
Defy pain from the ninja.
Instead of the win. But
Phoenix down instead of healing self.
Not gonna be the answer.
Puts him down. Squire does get a turn. Defies pain herself.
Explosive is back up.
Explosive's back up. Goes for a flame attack. I imagine we're going to see that Squire go down here in a minute to either the Ninja or the Lancer. And there it is.
2-0 bombing raid. We head on down now into the losers bracket. These teams, tournament life on the line. Let's see which 8 make it through to tomorrow and which 8 are eliminated. We'll start off with Break 2 versus Simmon 1, NBA Jam versus Monster Mash.
I'm torn. I'm going to be honest. I love both these teams. If for no other reason, their names and naming conventions.
We have Hangtime the Summoner with Black Magic, Auto Potion, and Equip Armor. Showtime the Thief with Precision Hamido and Equip Bows with that long bow. Jam Extreme the Lancer with Basic Skill, Dragon Spirit, and Guts. And Fire Edition the Red Chocobo with Choco Meteor. On the other side, Monster Mash, we have Calamari the Mind Flayer with Mind Control. Crepe Myrtle the Trent with Blessing of Nature, Iberico the Porky with Oink, and of course Gruyere the Geomancer with Punch Art, Counterflood, and Overflow. Not strictly a monster, but Geomancers with Overflow are in fact monstrous. On
Indeed.
the other side... Wait, we already did that. Haha! Anyways, heading to Large Map 15 to start. Got the better split.
Gotta say, I love this map. I didn't even realize it was Dwarf Fortress until I was watching last night. It noted the symbol on the houses.
Yep, Paddy does a lot of good detail work with stuff like that. Quick Temporal, ton of damage, but it is split in half.
Still removes the haste though, which is pretty big. Red Choco is standing in the lava.
Vital Strike for 104 in the center. Thief, notably not Ramza.
Which is a huge buff to this team. They don't lose immediately as that thief goes down. Geomancer chakras and moves up.
That is a huge straight dash, 253, but he survives and gets a re-raise.
Move to heal up the thief. Fire Edition gonna put that Geomancer down. As he stands upon the high ground.
Piggy goes down as well, and this is a commanding lead so far for NBA Jam.
Here comes a summon, but it's getting mid-charged by a Leaf Dance. But she lives! Showtime from downtown. First the laser light show.
Chocobo coming back to join the fray and gets a cure on the Lancer on the way.
From downtown, but from downtown himself. Lava Ball doing 140. Then an Aqua Lung to do the same. Squid clearly adept in both water and fire. Impressive.
Leaf Dance finishes off the summoner and we have a 2v2. Meteor takes down the Squid. That is huge. NBA Jam is in the driver's seat.
And the protected shell just wore off of that tree. That's even worse for the tree. Monster Mash is on the ropes. And no damage split.
That's going to be it. There it is. NBA Jam takes game 1.
Then some celebratory crystals.
Monster Mash notably a slight retool on the team that won last month. And its tournament life is on the line here. It has to win both of the next 2. Can it pull it together, or will NBA Jam prevail and move on? Taking the pride slot of having defeated last month's champion.
Oh, we're in the tiny house.
Initial Vital Strike on the Geo. No sleep procs. Chocobo's gonna finish her off. Just like last time. Aqualung finishes the thief as well, but he is wished right back up. NBA Jam has much better sandbagging this time around than it had last time with the teams closer together. Google comes out for a nice heal. Another Vital Strike for the Piggy.
Piggy picking up the Geo. It's amazing what a cute little oink can do for you.
Meteor to near fatal to Geo, and it looks like the summoner is gonna go for a Chain Lightning to finish it off.
And critically hit both the pig and the tree, dealing some extra damage.
She goes down to an Aqualung, but the pig goes down to the bow, so no more revival for the Monster Mash. It is only the tree raises now.
Question is if the tree raise will be enough. Counter flood, but no sleep.
No,
and
it
Strix
isn't.
To rip that re-raise.
Squid goes down, and it is just the tree versus 3. Tree on 3.
We had to have one this match.
Another
There goes
Street
another
Slammer.
re-race. This is looking firmly in NBA Jam's favor. Who now wish up their summoner.
Summoner gonna go for a Moogle, presumably. It is noteworthy that a team named the Monster Mash also won in March. Or no, wait, one in February actually. March was Kjata. February's winners were my team named the Monster Mash.
And then we had the same last month, if not mistaken.
There it
And
is.
there we
NBA
go.
Jam takes him out. The Monster Mash is eliminated, and NBA Jam continues on.
Smashed back to the graveyard.
Alright, up next, Korremar 3 versus Kjata 2. Sometimes things that are expensive are worse versus the Kjata Classic. Alright, for Korremar we have Caleb the Chemist with Item, Time Magic, and Auto Potion. And Equip Shield for the Start Haste. Holy Miter for the Start Faith. Really invested on getting that first haste to land. Billy the Sage with White Magic, Distribute, and Short Charge. Robe of Lords for Faith himself. Karen the Ninja with Basic Skill MP Switch and Equip Armor. That Mage Masher MP Switch, huge for durability, and 364 hit points. This ninja is very hard to handle. Freckle the Geomancer bringing up the rear with Punch Art, Weapon Guard, and Martial Arts. 16 PA Martial Artist does a lot of damage, and of course that 40% Weapon Guard axe. On the other side, for the Kjata Classic, we have Blake the Ninja with Item, Throw Item, and Dragon Spirit. Lennox the Lancer with Punch Art, Martial Arts, and HP Restore. This one with one lower PA, but HP Restore for the durability. Jill the Sage with White Magic, Catch, and Short Charge. Faith herself with no mitigation for the lightning. Might be dangerous. Throw for Lightning Ball might just take her out in one shot. And Marion the Summoner, also with Faith and no mitigation. Time Magic, Weapon Guard, Magic Attack up. Heading down to large 95 to start. Will this be the match that finally punishes Kjata for not protecting from lightning? So far, nobody has been able to exploit it. Let's see if this one goes differently.
Can't dodge it forever. Haste 2 on the whole team, then runs away.
Well, he has start haste, so...
Fair enough. But kind of puts himself in a compromising position immediately.
Does catch the team, who will go for the heal on him right out.
Rejuvenate and cheer up to bring him back up to full and make sure he stays that way.
Kjata Classics mages staying back, and a haste 2 for them as well. Ninja does not catch it though.
Sage catches some words.
Long range lightning ball for 216.
Repeating fist for 176 as well, but about half of it taken back away with auto potion.
Big chakra out of the Geomancer, and the Sage now going for a big spell.
on just that ninja. The other ninja choosing to just move up and do nothing. Having faith in her sage. A flare too!
217, Ninja survives it. Gravity
Buff
2
flare
does
2.
a bunch of damage to that chemist. Earth Slash to heal up the ninja.
For pretty much the exact amount Flare 2 did. Haste 2 on himself as he runs back. Ninja moves in to try and put the other ninja down. But activates Dragon Spirit instead and takes away all of her MP. Which I think she's fine trading as she takes down the Sage. Titan on the Chemist.
Yeah, that is more than enough. Geo bringing the Chemist back up, but Korremar's team definitely on the back foot. The Kjata Classic just commanding the battlefield. Oh boy.
Comes in with another summon. If this lands on both of them, I'm pretty sure they're dead. Earth Slash gets MP switched on one, heals the other. Ninja comes in to do some damage to the Geo.
Does get the mid-charge. That Earth Slash not finishing off the ninja really made the difference.
Yeah, that not finishing off the ninja saved her team's life. As Billy the Sage tries to heal himself up, runs over to the side and says, I don't care if the ninja's here, she can have some too. Geo Chakras.
But not enough. The Earth Slash mid-charge does do it.
Full life coming out. I can almost guarantee this is hitting with double faith.
Another huge summon being charged, but once again, it is on that ninja to save the team. And of course she does it.
Ninja doing her job, making sure to save the team each time. Critically, if the summoner didn't actually die to the hit, she'd lose all her MP. Sage goes for another rejuve and says, everyone's welcome. Please don't. Alright then.
Another full life coming out. Ninja probably just gonna take out the summoner once more.
This is not an infinite loop by any stretch of the imagination, though.
She goes for a wish because her speed beats the summoner, so she jumps forward. And
they're all up, but they're all clumped.
Summoner is gonna do some nasty things about that.
Or just an Earth Slash. Critically, the Chemist does guard it. Sage moves in to cast something to catch the ninja. Chakra on both the Chemist and the Geomancer. It's a grabby too, which puts her down. Well, you're both in a corner together. But Summoner chooses just to hit the Geo. Might not actually have the range to hit both of them. Ninja says she'll help out and try to make sure that Chemist doesn't go nowhere.
Heal the teammate, kill the enemy, and now it is just the summon.
Here comes Odin.
Jin is doing a number on me.
And there goes the match.
Game 1 goes to the Kjata Classic. Small 43 up next. Opening Lightning Ball doing a bunch of damage to the Sage. Team gets a haste though. Sage just gonna rejuve it all right back. Huge hits, of course, from Faith on Faith. Kjata Classic Summoner gonna do a big hit if she survives. It is all up to that ninja to get in and take out the summoner. And helped out by the... well, nope. Booted first. Huge hits.
This summoner just getting away with murder. Not to mention this Lancer.
572 being charged. What is that?
That has gotta be a Flare 2 hitting all those Faith units.
Ooh, boy.
Here it comes! The buffed Faith 2 that I asked for. There it goes! Putting 3 down.
Ooh, boy. Kjata Classic suffering for that.
Finally paid for their faith.
Calculator, or Sage going for the life. It is just the ninja versus 3. Versus 4. Geo with a wave fist.
I don't see this ninja coming back. That re-raise is not going to save you in this rule set, Missy. And there she goes. Oh, nope. She gets back up, but that's still a declared win. Sorry, you're a little too late. Good try. Do we see another Flare 2? Just for good measure? Yes, we see another Flare 2 just to put her in her place. And it gets redirected, I think. No, but it takes out the ninja.
Doesn't take out that
Gravity
ninja,
2 catching
though.
a few. And should see a book read to end the match. There it is.
Going to game 3. We are seeing a lot of game 3s tonight. Just so many really good matches.
Get this far in the tournament, the competition gets fierce. Basically, every team left that's left fighting for their life. They can do damage. They can live through a lot, probably. But they need to live through more than the opponent can do. Let's see if we see another Flare too, because there was no living through that. Lightning Ball to punish the Faith.
Another big haste too. Team Haste is in.
There we go.
Just like before, Sage will rejuve itself and get the cheer up. Geo goes for first blood with Earth Slash, but missed and guarded. Rejuve does top everyone off. Sage and Summoner notably not clumping up this time, so Flare 2 not gonna catch both of them. Ninja going for Lightning Ball again. We will not see a Flare 2 as it will be spending the turn rejuving itself, or, you know, just dying.
He's good at that.
He will rejuve himself because he is back up before his turn. Sage backs off. Geo going for the Spin Fist on both physical units. Ninja hits, but Auto Potion answers half of it. Gravity 2 is the answer to the Chemist, though. He goes down. Chakra answers the Spin Fists. They are back to full health. Really going to need to see a Flare 2 out of the Sage.
Question is, can he both get in range to do it and do it in time?
Not with the way these lightning balls are keeping him down. This ninja really doing work for the Kjata Classic.
We were asking if Kjata was going to get punished for Faith, and Turned out he punched his opponent. Lancer brings that Sage right back up. And this Sage just going for the rejuve. Does get it off.
If Korremar's team wants to get ahead, what it really needs is that ninja to be out of commission. And it looks like it is. She is far enough away she will not be able to lightning ball.
Sage might finally get a turn to do something besides try to heal himself.
And we've seen what happens when that Sage lands a spell.
They're clumping up next to each other. The real question is, will the ninja go before or after the Sage? Gravity 2 hitting 2.
And
Auto
that
Potion takes him out of critical. Means this Sage may very well actually go for a Flare 2. Does he?
he sure does.
Oh boy, does he! Summoner goes for a Titan.
And it is MP switched away.
Sage says that's cute. Meet Flare 2. Takes out 2. Actually, no, takes out 1. But, you know, puts the other low enough.
And that Lancer is not super healthy either. Double guard on the Earth Slash.
Unfortunate.
Ninja is back up, but running away thanks to the low health and ambrosia. Geo guards the attack, and there it is. Sage going for it twice. And
Sage's
Ninja
like, "Whoa, thank you
runs
for
out
moving
of
up,
it.
Summoner. Let me reward your faith."
Okay, so not what I thought.
Never mind.
Ha!
That was... You let us down. We built you up, and you even healed the enemy.
Can't always get what you want, I suppose.
I suppose.
Lancer is
The
really
ninja's stuck
low.
on res duty, though. That summoner going for another Titan, I believe. See another big spell being cast, too. Sage takes a step back and says, I'll just get this chemist up.
Gravity 2 misses
Gravity
the
2.
ninja. We've seen this dance
Ninja's
with the ninja and Sage before.
That is not good.
Wave Fist mid-charges that spell. That's huge. The Lancer goes down as well.
And that's a swing.
Book for the Sage.
Walks up,
1, 2,
puts Sage
3.
down.
It is just the ninja.
Who decides, I'd rather kill the chemist. Juvenate picks the Sage back up. This Geomancer is going to pick the chemist up.
That looks like that is
Ninja
going to
on
be
ninja
it
violence.
for the Kjata Classic.
We've seen this already, alright? You know, you can't cheese it with re-raise. No, you can't cheese it with re-raise. You're out. That's illegal.
We have seen for the first time this month somebody cheesing it with re-raise and turning it around into the win. When I first said, yeah, we'll just count it. It's whatever. It's never gonna come
Oh,
up.
is that no longer illegal?
No, it still is.
Okay.
We just let them play out to the end and finish it anyways to get their richly rewarded player 1 wins.
Sage Flare 2.
See, we would have missed that
Wanted to end it with a
if we
bang.
had stopped it. There it goes. Korremar 3 takes it 2-1. The Kjata Classic is out of the tournament. Up next, we have Fig 3 versus Omegasuspekt 1. Fig 3.1 versus Team Beef. All caps, all E's. Although, we are at the midway point. Do you want to keep going, Sol, or Korremar, do you want in?
If Korremar wants in, I'm more than happy to step down.
All right, we're doing a commentator swap. Couple seconds, and we will be up into this one. Thanks again, Soul.
All right.
Fantastic work as always. See you in the chat.
Happy to commentate. Talk to you in the chat.
Howdy.
Howdy. What a stressful match to watch, huh, Korremar?
No joke, I was sweating bullets.
That was a hell of a match. We have had so many good matches tonight. I think this might have overtaken my favorite night so far of matches. Just every match has been so good. Anyways, moving up to Fig 3.1 versus Team Beef. For Fig, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Samurai with Punch Art, Hamido, and Deadshot. Geomancer with Basic Skill, Counterflood, and Overflow. Chemist with Time Magic, Catch, and Equip Armor. And for the Oracle with White Magic, Auto Potion, and Short Charge, as well as Faith with the Lightning Protection. On the other side, for Team Beef, Phoenix the Lancer with Punch Art, MP Switch, and Martial Arts. Sutton the Samurai with Precision, Hamido, and Attack Up. Emerson the Geomancer with Talk Skill, HP Restore, and Equip Armor. No monsters to prevent it this time. She's going to get the full range. And with 17 MA, she's going to be landing some stuff. And Lennon the Squire with Item, Dragon Spirit, and Guts. Going to large 6 to start off. I always love when this song comes up after, like, I'm trying to hype everything up. And it's like, oh, nice and peaceful.
Both Fig and Omega do have some additional teams in the tourney, so no backs against the wall just yet, but still, every loss does hurt when we're this far into the tournament. A couple losses can absolutely be pretty rough for your chances.
Double haste 2.
Squire misses the shot on the Samurai. Lancer's going to move up and try and back him up. Pretty hefty Wave Fist, 168. Not too bad, but Samurai is still sitting pretty. Oracle charging a Petrify on that. Squire could take it right out. Does take a single stab, but not quite enough to kill. Geo does get that haste, though. Petrify comes through. Squire is out of it currently.
Geo, unfortunately, also gets that stop.
Status effects working in white team's favor here.
Big MP switch there.
166 would have been about half that health. A stab to the Oracle, and the Oracle does go down. Geo may be stopped out of position, but the stab was enough to bring the Oracle down. She does get back up with the Phoenix down, though, and gets an immediate turn to heal herself up with her Rejuve. Does heal, and does hurt the enemy Geo with it at the same time. Another Hell Ivy, chipping that Geo down real low.
Stasis Sword more than enough to take down the white Samurai, and he is dead way out of position.
Spin Fist hitting 2 does not kill either of them. This Chemist is just about out of MP, though. But a Book Read will finish the enemy Geo off. Friendly Geo moving up to cheer up the Oracle, but will it be enough to save her? Does have full MP now. And there is a Rejuve coming out to hurt the enemy and heal the friendly. Rejuve, of course, hurting those undead. But a big Spin Fist does take her down and return a Counter Flood, however. 84. Lancer's getting a little lower, but that moved HP up quite a bit of healing.
Samurai trying to get back down into the action.
Hell, Ivy, no proc this time, so Samurai is still doing okay. Another stab brings the Oracle right back down. She has crossed over the line of life and death a whole bunch of times so far this match. Stasis Sword, that Geo is going to join her.
It's Geo Island over there, apparently.
Wave Fist takes the Oracle back out. This Chemist has a real uphill battle here. 260, and the proc finishes him off. And that'll be round 1. Goes to Omegasuspekt 1, and Fig 3 is gotta run back now if oh yeah, and like Fig says, the very next match actually is Fig's other team, so a loss here could be devastating.
Omega is 1 for 2 in his other matches today, being the, I believe, only person with 3 teams still in the event. So, will he continue his trend of doing well and take this one, or will Fig put a stop to that?
You are correct with the previous with the elimination in the previous round of Kjata Classic. Omega is the only person with 3 teams still in.
Haste 2 for the white team. 3.
Kjata going far, not super unexpected, of course. Both a veteran of the tourney as well as a previous winner, so.
Kjata has not had a month where he has not done well. He has always been a serious contender for the final days of the event.
Oof, that big spin fist hitting all 4 members of the team.
Yeah, those spin fists are being absolutely devastating.
Spin Fist, a fast and very reliable source of AoE damage. It is a really great skill, especially for being as cheap as it is. Boy, big rejuve though, healing 3 members of the team and taking that Lancer out. Fig's team doing its best to hold on. All 4 members are up. 2 members of Omega's team are down, but they are both undead. 1 member going back down, but a counter flood, and it petrifies the Samurai. That is a good thing, though it does mean the Geo can't move up from that side.
Well, she can if she goes around.
This is true.
I mean, that said, she's not gonna. She's just gonna sandbag the Chemist, but...
Big's team doing well here, though. Certainly not out of it just yet.
Ambrosia for that Samurai is going to play really well.
But Omega's team is going to be able to stand back up here shortly. There's a proc on the bow, 160 damage. Samurai is going to go for the Stasis Sword. It'll get 2 kills.
But goes down for his trouble.
It is just that Squire left, but the Geo is at 0 and that Lancer is at 1. Both units dangerous, especially that Lancer. Geo stands back up, moves back and goes for an immediate carved model on the other Geo and gets the Petrify.
That Samurai is super healthy, though.
And he does get a lightning stab, gets 1 kill. It's just the Squire. Can he last long enough for that Lancer? The Lancer fails to stand up. Fig has a chance to take this game.
And with that with that Rejuve coming out, that is almost certainly sealing it. It is looking great for Fig.
Phoenix Down does get 1 unit, and he gets an immediate action. He is going to be able to kill the Oracle again. But that's another failure from the Lancer. Does his Lightning Stab finish it? Not quite. Defensive Squire with a lot of HP.
But the Book Bonk does it. Fig holds on. We are going to a game 3. And also, I do want to see if the re-raise matters. It looks like the re-raise, in fact, did matter. Omega's team would have taken it if we had figured out a way to make re-raises even for both teams. One way or the other, we're going to the medium 102.
Right, an early shot from the Squire. No proc this time. We've seen him get a lot of luck with those procs so far. Chemist going for the haste 2, of course.
Notably, Omega's team is much faster than Fig's. Running it at 2x, 120 FPS.
Carve models coming out from both Geos on one another, but neither get a kill. Neither get a Petrify. Full Life, though, will absolutely kill.
I believe Battleground, Nacho said, runs at 150, but they don't have to do commentary, so I slowed it down a little bit to make it easier on us to follow.
Yeah, I remember the very first month it being just a little bit challenging to do commentary at 2.5, so...
We have 3 hastes on Fig's team.
Stasis Sword 255. There's a lot of damage, but not quite enough to near fatal, so the Samurai is going to be able to move over, revive that Oracle. Geo gets a turn immediately after, and he is going to go for the carve model on the Samurai. No proc, though. 112 not going to bring him low.
I've never actually gotten to catch a TOC.
Conveniently, all the TOCs are recorded, so there are archives of all of them, but, you know, you need to have the time to actually go out of your way and watch it, so...
And, well, we see what I've chosen to do with my time. Stasis Sword, I think the main reason we don't see a lot of stop procs out of it is because it kills people. I do remember seeing a stop proc and being like, oh, so it does work, it can, but then I realized they just usually kill everybody, so... Just like that, Omega takes it, Fig 3.1 is out, and Team Beef proceeds on.
Considering how expensive Stasis Sword is, both in terms of being deep in the tree and in terms of MP, you know, you're not often seeing it used to fish for procs. It is typically going to be optimized for damage.
And optimized for damage is usually enough to just destroy things. Up next, we have Fig 1, No Half Measures versus Coppola 2, Xeno Gears. For No Half Measures, we have Walt the Time Mage with Item, Auto Potion, and Throw Item. Jesse the Squire with Snipe, CT Save, and Sicken. And as well, a hunting bow for the Concentrate. Mike the Samurai with Punch Art, Hamido, and Deadshot. Those katana crits doing a ton of damage. And Skylar the Sage with White Magic, Arrow Guard, and Short Charge. I believe Fig said, regrets not giving Skylar talk skill. On the other side, for Coppola's Xenogears, we have Seton Uzuki the Samurai with basic skill, Counter Flood, and Attack Up. Fei Fong Wong the Monk with basic skill, HP Restore, and Equip Armor. Ellie Van Houten the Priest with Time Magic, Weapon Guard, and Short Charge. And Emeralda Kasim with Summon Magic, Catch, and Magic Attack Up. Heading to large 71 to start it off. Whoops. Darn it. One sec. I accidentally overwrote the the state at the load, so gotta fix that. Anyways, going to large 71 to start. Oh, and another thing I should mention, Arch, although it doesn't come up often, sometimes we get caught in some kind of loopy stuff, and because we're actually actively here and commentating, I will take off the 2x and ramp it up all the way to 6x if I have to get something to shake loose.
Alright, there's a big cast coming out from the wizard. Is that a blizzard, I think? It's a Shiva, so
like
correct
blizzard.
element.
Dude, just takes that samurai right out.
364, more than enough for a one-shot. 120 not gonna one-shot the Time Mage, however.
Was the samurai's counter still 3 when he got Phoenix downed?
I don't know. Shot enough to kill that wizard. There's a Murasame to heal the team up. Healing itself, of course, as well as a little bit of damage on the Time Mage. Rejuve more than enough to take care of the rest of it.
Xenogears in green and no half measures in blue.
That is a lightning stab on 3. That's a ton of damage. 240 to the 2 in the back and 120 to the Time Mage.
That looks like worst compatibility with the Time Mage.
Time Mage blinks over, tosses in Ambrosia to try and save her teammate, but that's going to be a Dark Holy coming out, I believe.
But
No,
a
it's not.
mid-charge gonna take care of that.
Another Rejuve coming out to heal 3 members of the team.
Looks like a haste too, actually, but nope, was not.
Tenuzuki is out of MP, so does have to resort to just swinging, but that swing is enough.
Yeah, you got it, Arch. I ripped all the music from the game, and I have it in a music player window outside the game.
Earth Slash on 3, not enough to kill anybody, but they are all chip damaged, except for the Time Mage is able to heal up, gets a Phoenix down again, and the Samurai's back up. Squire's going to move back, and a shot on the wizard there, enough to bring it low and poison. I do think the poison would have killed, but the heal did stop it. Actually, no, would not have quite killed. Would have gotten very close, but would have had 4 HP left.
Also worth noting, there is a way to have the game go at 2x speed with native normal song speed. It's something I'm looking into coding up at some point. That is something I am working on hacking right now because, same, like, I can't play mods at regular speed, but if I can write up a procedure that basically plays the song at half speed so that when it double speeds it sounds normal, that would be ideal.
Stop on the Sage, and with a killer of their Phoenix down, gonna bring the teammate back up, but Fig is on the back foot here. Xenogears in a pretty decent spot, although several low members.
Yeah, this could be turned on its head at any point.
Absolutely. Ambrosia making a big difference, but that is a stopped unit. Enough MP for another lightning stab, gets a double kill. So stop does not go off. They are extra stopped on account of being dead.
Stop does wear off on the Sage, but the Samurai just makes immediate answer to that. Those 2 sleeping units, the only thing keeping no half measures from being dead already. I mean, it will definitely get posted on Hactics and put in their Orgasm Suite as soon as I have that finished. Like, definitely going to release that to the world when I get it figured out.
Phoenix down. Time Age doing its best to try and sandbag things here. Squire gives himself a pep talk, but do not think this team's long for this world here.
I do like the way that BG has, like, kind of a jukebox of sorts, but I couldn't build one myself and I have no idea what to put in it, so I'm like, we'll just use this for now.
And honestly, that sort of, crowdsourcing a jukebox of sorts is probably not bad, though. Not that you are specifically super attached to this Twitch account, I understand, but would have to worry about people, making sure they're not putting things in that are going to get you copyright struck or something.
I do have FFT Colosseum registered. I just haven't switched over to doing it. Like, also have it registered as a YouTube channel. I just am waiting until I'm out of beta into a more wide release. Ooh, what a devastating opening lightning stab.
I think, too, I could totally be mistaken, but I believe Twitch, certainly parts of your VOD might get muted because of the music in the background. I don't think it is specifically a copyright strike issue, but YouTube absolutely will strike you if you play, 2 seconds of a song at, 96 kbps, and you get a fucking strike against your channel, so...
Double kill. Xenogears just commanding this battlefield. Samurai especially being super destructive. Sage goes down and it is just that time, Mage.
We saw this last time. Does its level best to try and keep the team up, but he is not really able to do it for long. Chain Lightning takes 2 out, and Fig is out of the tourney.
Coppola 2 Xenogears advances. Up next, we have Barren 2 versus Sardek 1. Barren 2's B team versus Servants. It did feel kind of fast. It was one of the more dominating matchups. It's just that tonight's matchups have been unusually good. Like, just absolutely fantastic back and forth in so many of them. I think this is so far my favorite night of streaming ever. Like, just so many good matches. Anyways, up for Barren 2's B team, we have Blaze the Geomancer with Draw Out, Counterflood, and Magic Attack up. Benjamin the Thief with Item, HP Restore, and Equip Axe. Bruno the Aribo with Please Eat, and Burn the Time Mage with White Magic, MA Save, and Equip Armor. On the other side, for the Servants, we have Archer the Archer with Punch Art, Hamido, and Deadshot, as well as Ignore Height to get up on those heights. We have Assassin the Chemist with Draw Out, Disbelieve, and Magic Attack up. We have Rider the Chocobo with Choco Guard, and we have Berserker the Ninja with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, and Attack up, along with those red shoes, and of course the short edge to make the Weapon Guard work. Heading to Large 105 to start us off. A lot of terrain awkwardness on this map, but one of the smaller large maps by size. Archer getting up on a perch early, though. Geo gets Mega Potion, but still in range of one more hit from that Archer.
Easy coming out, and does not land on the Thief.
Big Choco Guard there.
Choco says, I have the superior buff because my team actually takes the buff. Berserker moves up and swings on the Pig. Pig does have that defense up, though, so does not go down. Granted, dodges one of the attacks, but even still, I do not think both hits would have killed it.
Assassin decides to take measures into her own hands. Pig goes down to that, though.
Please eat again, and Thief does take it this time.
Chocobo going for that pig.
Same for a solid heal on several members of the team. Ninja does take the Thief down. He has the re-raise from the Please Eat, but this, Berserk Ninja being in your backline is not what you want to have happen.
Big Don't Act proc there.
Choco bonk for 91. Does not get Don't Acted by the Counterflood. Thief is up and is going to be able to Mega Potion himself, but I dare say Sardek's team in a good position this round.
Tough to say that Don't Act and acting that Don't Act landing on the Chemist is a huge deal. Although Archer is going to get back up soon. Benjamin the Thief going to bring back up the pig.
He gets an immediate straight dash on the assassin, but doesn't do enough to take her out. Still at 124, which is plenty healthy, and does run across the battlefield because of that Don't Act. This Berserk Ninja does have the Time Mage and the Geo tied up here, sticking them in this loop.
Another cure. Don't act wears off. Charm does not land.
The archer finally stands back up, so he's going to get a shot into the back of the Geo. That is going to free up that Berserk Ninja to take out the Time Mage.
Just like that, it all turns around.
Protect saved the Time Mage with 8 HP, but it is forced to run away and heal itself.
Rejuve is not going to be enough in the face of an angry ninja. Especially with Archer helping him out.
Time Mage is out. It is the Piggy and the Thief back into the corner here. Thief gets another buff, and the Piggy is going to move out of the corner just a little bit, but not sure they're going to be able to do anything here. Kiku takes the Piggy out, and it is just the Thief.
Thief will continue the sandbag loop with the pig, but with the ninja coming on down and an archer raining from on high, that's not sustainable.
Thief doing his best to dodge these attacks and stay up. Does move around Phoenix down the Time Mage as well. But a Choco Bonk takes the Piggy out. Time Mage is going to get a heal, but only on himself. He does run into the corner, and he doesn't even get that. A bow takes him out. Another Kiku should finish the Thief off. Not quite, and he gets an HP restore. He is sandbagging for just everything he is worth.
Phoenix Down does get the Geo before she crystallizes. Ninja getting him in the back, though, finally ends him. Game 1 goes to Servants. Small 83 looks like a good map pull for Servants. Assassin's Kiku is just going to absolutely devastate on the bridge. And Archer will be able to find a perch early. One shot takes out the Geo. Thief moves back to sandbag. Please eat does not land.
Choco Guard on 3, Protect and Shell does of course put Sturdy up, but Sturdy not likely to be relevant just yet since it does wear very quickly. The bridge on this map can be a big roadblock, can really kind of gum stuff up, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen this time. Chemist moves across. Kiku on the Pig, but only 99. Piggy has that defense up, so not taking a ton, but does take 2 bonks from the Berserker and does not get, oh wow. And a crit shot from up top does go down. No HP restore off those Berserk hits. Gets up and gets a straight dash from the Chemist, but she does not take a lot of damage.
Heels going off in the corner. Time Mage doesn't really have anything to do, and Assassin with Heaven's Cloud.
On
Brutal.
3, gets a kill and good damage to the 2 others. Choco Bonk procs a counter flood, but cannot frog. The alright, counter flood across the map, doesn't get a proc there either. Chocobos, of course, can't be frogged, can't be hit with almost any status.
All of the loss of control status are, or the Chocobos are immune to all loss of control status. cementing them as kind of the premier clerics of the mod.
Choco bonk to the thief. The archer having consistent access to these high grounds is really paying dividends.
Oh, that's moving way too close. That charm needed to land.
That charm is really big. That could, that alone could spell a huge swing. Oh, moving up and going for the Ambrosia on the archer in the back. Not bad. It's not a big Heaven's Cloud, but, you know, still taking a unit out and means that the chemist did not get to try and assassinate others. Barren could be making a comeback here.
They have managed to weather the storm. And
Ooh,
a proc.
big proc.
Looks like Barren's gonna hold on and push it to a game 3. Choco Guard does break the charm, however.
Or at least suppress it temporarily. Does the sturdy wear off before the charm does?
It cancels it entirely. That's only for equipped debuffs.
Okay, gotcha. Chemist does take her turn to move up, and Phoenix now not able to get close enough to assassinate anybody. The Berserker is up, and Pig cannot reach him. Is he going to get a turn before he goes back down? No, the Time Mage is going to be able to move up and take him out with a bonk.
Those units are pretty clumped up, though, and that Steelheart didn't land this time. That's going to be a rough Heaven's Cloud. No, it isn't.
Nope.
She gets stopped.
She is about to go down here.
Demi
gets the
does
kill.
finish her off. I don't
Chocobo
think
likely-
Archer's going to be able to do this.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough. Archer can do a ton of damage, but he's not gonna be able to outpace 4 members of the team. Chocobo healing itself up since it doesn't really have anything else to do, runs into the corner. Regenerator giving that region as well.
Archer fails to stand up.
Geo close enough for a Kiku, does most of the rest of the Chocobo's HP. One more decent hit will put it down. Thief can't get close enough just yet, so it is able to heal itself again and is going to run down the map. Chocobo was just kiting the enemy team currently, and the Archer finally stands up. He's going to move up and take a shot. Strix Feather for 160 and strips the re-raise from the Geo.
116 is going to be enough if that Demi lands.
Just thought about ooh, Hamido. What? Wait, what?
Yeah, that's... Something went wrong with the Hamido logic. It's fine, we'll just call this one for Barren. I'll figure that out later. We'll head to medium 28.
Just thought about interesting interaction. Strix Feather strips re-raise. The unit has Dragon Spirit and survives it. It can just reapply re-raise immediately, correct?
I conceded it, Barren. You clearly had the win there. And a bug making it uncertain, I just will go to game 3.
Early crit shot across the map onto the Time Mage. The Mega Potion gonna undo that damage, no problem. Please eat onto the Thief, and it does take. The Pig definitely seems to favor the Thief on round 1 for that Please Eat over the Geo or Time Mage for whatever reason. Snowstorm damage onto the Archer, but Silence does proc, not particularly relevant for that Archer. Kiku up over the wall, 198 is very good damage. Time Mage does survive it because of the Mega Potion.
Rejuve does take the Archer out.
Little bonk on the Chocobo does take a pretty hefty counter flood, but Ninja moves up and takes a Geo straight out. Straight
Chocobo
dash, however,
goes
killing
down.
that Chocobo. Chocobo dying this early could be really big.
Barren's B team definitely holding it together well.
Zakiku is gonna take the Geo back down, but yeah, they're sandbagging very effectively.
If there's anyone that handles a long sandbag well, though, it is Assassin.
Another life coming out to bring the Geo right back up yet again. Thief moves up to go for the Assassin. 75 not going to do a ton to her.
But each hit is a chance for that big proc, and that is a disaster if that lands.
Kiku getting a kill yet again. Pig survives the Berserker. But the Pig has been burning his turns on these Please Eats and has failed it twice on the Time Mage.
Second time, no proc, and the Archer is back up. Strix Feather eats the re-raise, and that Thief is dead way out of position.
Please Eat does take this time, but burning it so many actions on it already. Time Mage is able to get right back up with it at the very least, so it landed it sort of in time, but I dare say Barren would have liked to have had that Pig get 2 other actions. Chemist able to get the Phoenix down just before the Chocobo crystallizes. Please he refreshed on the Time Mage. He's able to get an action, moves over, goes for a bonk to the back of the Ninja, but that's not going to do a lot. Oh, the crit! The crit saves the Time Mage. There's a Kiku. Gets the kill on the Chemist. Chocobo is back in the corner curing itself. But with the Archer, Archer is going to take a couple of turns to be able to potentially get back up here. Straight dash on the Berserker drops him very, very low. Berserker cannot kill the Piggy either. Barren could still take this. It's just the Chocobo now.
The Archer
Archer
does
is at
have
1.
Revive and is right next to the Chemist, so it is still entirely possible.
Don't move lands on the Chocobo, so the team does have a little bit of time to close in. But is it going to be enough time? It really is going to hinge on if that Archer is able to stand up or not.
And if the Archer brings back the Chemist or decides to just go Rambo.
Sure enough, Archer stands up. He does not go for the crystal. He does go for a shot. 85% gets the kill. was a Strix Feather, so it did eat the re-raise on the Geo as well.
And with the pig being one step out of range, the archer survives it. And does go for the revive next.
Geo gets back up. I dare say we're not quite decided yet, but
Yeah, this could go either way. This is super close.
straight dash going to take the chemist right back down. Geo moves over, is going to get a kill on the archer. Snowstorm, he can't prevent that. It's just the Chocobo again. Chocobo is going to have a long time to burn turns here.
Near fatal for the Geo.
But the Chocobo moving up and out of position away from the crystal and getting counter flooded. Chocobo goes down and Barren takes it.
2-1 for Barren. Servants are eliminated. Another great back and forth match.
With that, Sardek is out of the tournament.
Hey, I'm still here.
Sorry, you're out of the tournament. Give me the ROM.
Yeah, good luck. You'll get it in a couple days when the tournament wraps. Up next, we have Barren 3's Squire Squad versus Kjata 4's With My Mighty Lance. For Squire Squad, we have Landry, Finley, Shea, and Lennox, all Squires. Punch Art, Sunken State, and Martial Arts on the first. Item, Throw Item, and Counter Flood on the second. Black Magic, Absorb Used MP, and Magic Attack Up on the third. And Time Magic, HP Restore, and Attack Up on the fourth. On the other side, for Kjata's Mighty Lance, 4 Lancers. We have Dick the Lancer, Double Dragon Whisker with Basic Skill and Hamido. Rod the Lancer with Item, Throw Item, and HP Restore. Johnson the Lancer with Punch Art, Martial Arts, and Counter Throw. And Willie the Lancer with Time Magic, Attack Up, and Weapon Guard. Head on down to large 33 or large 30, excuse me, to start. Damn it. Did it again. Oh, come on.
Well,
Once more with feeling. Anyways, large map 30.
all right.
Oh, and also to our new viewers here, you see me in Hactics. I have a channel in there, but also, darn it, this is my home server. You can sign up for future events in either of these locations.
A friendly absorb it use MP there.
And also worth noting, I run these every single month, so this tournament will be wrapping in 3 days, and there will be new signups for next month starting in just 1 week.
Early Earth Slash and a target to follow it up. One Squire goes down.
You'll want to take a look at the sheet that's pinned in the Final Fantasy Colosseum channel because it changes every month. If you compare the sheet you've seen to the sheet from this month, you will notice dramatic differences.
That being said, this coming month, as I understand it, is planned to be a pretty light month of changes. Nothing super big on the docket. So the data companion that is currently sticky there will be pretty close to the one that we'll be looking at.
Yeah, because this month, like, you just saw the 8 undefeated teams. You've seen most of the losers bracket. I don't really see anything degenerate here.
Taking a commanding lead here. It is just one Squire left. And not anymore. There is 0 Squires left. Lancers take it very quickly in a game 1. We are on to game 2. And I dare say the small map probably doesn't favor the Squires either.
Likely the case. Small map 91. Squires did get a 40 hit point buff this month, but not quite enough. These Lancers are just way too beefy.
Are going down pretty early, though. That could make a difference here. As that haste going off, that is going to swing things in their favor just a little bit, but is it going to be too little too late?
HP restored really helping with the tempo there.
Beating Fist takes the Squire out. Andrew moving over gets a stab in the back. Not very big, but it does mean that the Squire spell up top is going to finish that Lancer off. There's a shot for 140, dropping another one pretty low.
It's a big guard as well. Squire's doing much better this time around.
Not out of the woods just yet, however.
Especially not with a missed wish. That's really unfortunate.
They are trying to sandbag just a little bit here, but with the Lancers being undead, sandbagging...
What a proc!
Wow. Haste wears off. Here comes another wish. It does take this time. Squire does go back down.
Dick is back up, but only at 40 health.
The proc off the lance. Though I don't think it would have mattered, I do think the second stab likely would have killed unless it were evaded.
Explosion is enough to take him back down. Much closer, but the mighty lance carries on. Squire squad is out. 2-0 for Kjata. Up next, we have Kjata 3 versus Hero 2. Spunk Gargle Wee Wee versus Dungeons and Daddies, not a BDSM podcast. Take 2. Hey, you still got the B team, Barren. Up for Kjata 3, we have Gabe the Archer with Snipe, Disbelieve, and 2 swords. Ham the Porky with Oink. Spike the Lancer with Punch Art, Weapon Guard, and Martial Arts. And Indigo the Wizard in Talk Skill, Catch, and Magic Attack Up. Faith Rod with the Rubber Shoes to mitigate the Faith drawback. On the other side, for Dungeons and Daddies, we have Glenn the Bard with Item, Throw Item, and Regenerator with that Ramia Harp. Ron the Mime. Daryl the Geomancer, Punch Art, Martial Arts, Weapon Guard. We have a couple of these Golemax Geomancers. They have proven to be quite nasty. And Henry the Geomancer, the other side of Geomancy with White Magic, Counterflood, and Overflow. 20 MA with all that mithril gear. Just a devastating duo of Geos on that side. We go to large 28 to start it off.
Snowstorm coming out early, good damage. Mime attempts to Snowstorm, nothing there to hit, of course. A Mega Potion into the Archer, 180, good damage. Mime doing his best, but again, no target in range. Earth Slash does not hit. The Mime mimics the Earth Slash and does heal the friendly Geo just for funsies. Spike moving up, gets a Chakra to heal up the friendly Archer. Ron doing a crime. Piggy is silenced, so not going to be oinking anybody. I know that's not how it works, but... Oh, the confusion proc from the Harp.
Bonk. Gets the HP restore, so actually
Wow.
helps out. So some good luck there.
Confused, but still goes for the big brain play.
Down goes the Lancer. He will be back.
Snowstorm finishes off the Wizard. Bard able to heal himself up, retreats back into the back here.
Nice heal for the Mime as well. Earth Slash crits and knocks back the Pig.
Spike gets back up, heals himself up a little bit, heals the Mime as well. Not that it mattered, because the Mime was doing just fine. Straight dash, but a counter flood kills the Piggy. And it is just this Lancer, yeah?
Looks that way. And he is not doing so hot.
5 HP, he's going to move down. Rather than Chakring, he goes for Secret Fist on the Bard. The Bard is going to be able to put him down with a Harp. 57% is good enough.
Game 1 goes to Dungeons and Daddies. We head down to Small 52 for Part 2.
Mega Potion curves it around the corner, 180 to the Archer. A solid axe bonk into the Piggy, and the Mime mimics it across the battlefield into the Lancer. But a Mjolnir is going to take the Mime out. 330 can't tank that. Archer takes a shot around the corner into the Bard, doesn't hit it, procs the Regenerator. The Piggy going for just a bonk rather than the straight dash. A lot of guarding on both sides here. Harp is enough to kill the Archer. Daryl moving over, going for a big hit on the Piggy. Earth Slash. 135, but it procs the HP restore, so heals him for quite a bit.
I remember having a debate with somebody earlier this month about whether or not Bloody Strings was the correct harp to use. Well, you see what the Confuse Harp can do.
Nose breath, how disgusting.
Double kill.
Bard singing for the other team here.
I think he's the only one left. Yup. So we go to a Game 3 once more. Spunk Gargle Wee Wee holding on. Medium 63 for the decider.
Moving up and across. Mime moves up and goes for a swing on the Lancer. 144, a good bit of damage. Might make this Hell Ivy kill. Does not kill, but it does get one stop. Wow. Mime with the air harp to finish the Lancer off, and an Earth Slash takes the Piggy out over the guillotine. That's a big blizzard coming out. We'll likely get a double kill here.
Sure does.
Double kill and nearly kills a third.
And the headshot lands. What a brutal
Holy shit
turnaround by Spunk Gargle Wee Wee.
Another kill. Wow.
What a bloodbath.
That happened so fast.
Kjata 3 advances on, and Dungeons and Daddies are eliminated. Wow.
What a match.
We've just had so many good matches. Up last for the night, we have Simmon 3 versus Love Colored Magic 3, Nozzles versus Alone in the Darkness. For Simmon 3's Nozzles, we have Flat Fan the Black Chocobo with Choco Ball, Hollow Cone the Geomancer with Punch Art, Counterflood, and Overflow. Taking both halves of the Geomancy with this one. Full Cone the Trent with Blessing of Nature, and Solid Stream the Chemist with Black Magic, Short Charge, and Absorb Used MP. On the other side, for Love Colored Magic 3's Alone in the Darkness, we have Yuri the Geomancer with Punch Art, Martial Arts, and Counter Throw. 18 PA, that's going to be a devastating effect from both parts of that. Astrid the Geomancer with Item Regenerator and Magic Attack Up. 16 MA, Geomancer Duo on this team as well. Drybones the Living Bone with Kotetsu. Cursed Rings on both other sides, and Miriam, also Cursed Ring, the Time Mage, with Draw Out, Hamido, and Equip Sword. Materia Blade, both melee attacking for a ton, and that enormous Holy Explosion. This team does a ton of damage. Heading to large 29 to start it off. Haste starting out. Getting 2. Chocobo starting with Choco Ball immediately. The low roll on the counter throw for just 27.
Black Chocobo flies down the hill, a silence on the Geo, and does drop it low as well here. Chemist is going to move up. Does she finish it? She's certainly trying to.
Blizzard no longer sharing a name with the Geomancy.
Very convenient on this map. Kyo on, technically all 3, although the Kyo on the skeleton less effective since it does have that perma protect. Damage split bumping 50. Ooh, death proc, or death does go through though, does succeed on the chemist, and she is gone.
Geomancer not in position to get the revive, and there was not a tree raise in place ahead of time.
Leaf Dance only 90 with that shell and a Holy Explosion. 225 is a lot, but a big damage split in return. 113 drops that time mage pretty low. Kotetsu will heal her back up though, and Tree even lower still.
Astrid going for a snowstorm. 142. 56 back.
Heals most of that up immediately. Holy Explosion, I do think kills. It sure does. Tree is out of there, and it is a 3-on-2.
Skelly is in near fatal. Geomancer apparently does not have a way to bring the chemist back up. If it's Punchard, it's because of the heights.
Astrid moving on down and around, going for that snowstorm. Not quite enough to kill. Needs a counter flood. Both of them silence each other.
Death fails on the Chocobo. The 221, enormous hit from that Materia Blade. Equip Sword on a Time Mage, who'da thunk it? Yuri is back. It's a 270 Wave Fist. That'll handle a Black Chocobo.
Astrid Snowstorm again. Able to finish that Geo off, and LCN takes round 1.
We head to small map 68.
Does LCM eliminate Simmon, or does Simmon run it back?
Yeah, it was a Simmon LCM finals last month, wasn't it?
I think so. I believe so.
What a finals that was, too. Love Colored Magic being the first to win a loser's bracket grand finals. We went to the full 6 games.
And all of, like, that was a nail-biter of a series.
Yeah, what an ending to an incredible month. I can't wait to see if we have another incredible ending this month.
Ooh, carved model with a kill and a petrify. Full cone moving forward, Leaf Dance on 1. Hitting the Geo up on the table, says, get down, you don't belong up there.
Wavefist takes that chemist out once again in an incredibly inconvenient place for revival.
Carved model and another proc.
Looks like true to form, Simmon and LCM will be going to a Game 3 once more.
In all
What
likelihood.
a rivalry.
Sure enough.
We head on down to Medium 33, the Sandy Colosseum.
There's a haste coming out, hits 2, so the Geo's moving a little faster now. Chocobo's gonna move up 171, a pretty good Chocoball. Counter throw, but doesn't hit. Geo moving up, and that is a double Sandstorm. One Regenerator, just one Discord proc, and that's going to be an attempt at a death to heal. 66%, a good shot, but does it go off before this Blizzard does? It does not. Blizzard hitting 2. There's a Sandstorm on 3, though. One Discord proc on the Chocobo, damage split, bumping some of the damage back, and that Geo is very low, 22 HP, barely survives. So death doing nothing.
Kyo does make the team more resilient for its comeback.
Another Sandstorm on 3. That's a lot of damage. 2 units brought low. Counter Flood. No damage split this time, though.
Going for another death heal.
66% chance again. Chemist is going to move up and start charging that Blizzard, though, and again, I do believe the Blizzard is going to go off first.
But she guards it this time.
Skelly
And does
eats
get the
Blizzard.
death heal.
Skelly ate the Blizzard as well, so a little damage there, but the Geo being healed up is a lot. Chemist taking 189, and the other Geo is already at 1 and could potentially stand back up.
There's a Kotetsu. Takes out the enemy Chemist.
Chocobo is going to fly back up, but it moved back far enough. It's not going to get any action this turn, though that does mean it is going to act just a little bit faster. Chemist brought up and gets an immediate action. Goes for a Mega Potion on the enemy Time Mage and does get the kill with it.
Bunch of tree raises coming out. That's going to be real good for the nozzles.
Especially with an immediate kill.
Death being charged on the Geo.
Astrid moving on up. That's going to be another double hit with this Sandstorm. Just getting a ton of work from it. Choco Cure, though, and is undead, so it takes 92 from it. Other Geo going to move on over, is going to go for the Sandstorm to continue bullying Astrid. Chemist gets up, and Ambrosius herself. The death is going to go off.
And it does land, and the Geo gets back up as well. The Wave Fist to take out the Chemist, and just like that, Alone in the Darkness leaps ahead again.
The Geo that got death did have re-raise, but that Chemist is dead on the wrong side of the field. Chocobo moves up, goes for a 135, pretty hefty bonk. Geo's brought very low, and the white Geo does stand up, goes for a chakra on himself, and moves on back. I always confuse the genders of the Geomancer sprites.
Same.
Gender's fake. Tree moves up, goes for a leaf dance over the corpse of its bud. 140 damage to the enemy Geo. There's a death coming out, does not hit the Chocobo though. This Chocobo has been death numerous times and has consistently shrugged it off.
Time Mage is back up. That's a holy explosion on that Chocobo. That's a lot of damage. Kotetsu for the team heal.
With just the Geo and Black Chocobo, both are pretty hefty, but it's going to be a very uphill battle. They not only have to contend with just a ton of damage, but also being able to kill everything in time to not have things get back up from being undead. So I dare say LCM probably has this one in the bag. There's an attempt at a death. The tree does get a kill though, so it's no guarantee just yet.
He will get back up, and the Chocobo does have really good damage and self-heal.
Chemist crystallizes. There's an attempt at a death, and it actually takes this time. The Skelly is the last man standing.
Love Colored Magic takes the match 2-1. Nozzles are out of the tournament. What a night of matches, everyone. Simply incredible. As always, thank all of you for sending in teams participating and hanging out in the chat with us while we run the matches. And also a big thanks to Sol and Korremar for their work in the booth tonight.
Absolutely. We are getting down to the wire. Got 2 streams left. I'm very excited to see these final matches.
So am I. All of these matches has been so good. That's probably going to continue for the rest of the event. So until tomorrow, I've been Sardek.
I've been Korremar.
Night, y'all.
See ya.